Simba Arati to tell his people to confine themselves territory, however small, however big, that whoever determined that boundary must have done it for the good of the people. So even if one passed the review of boundaries, but before then, and if at all it doesn't happen, if that boundary is not reviewed, let's stick to those boundaries. We've had situations, I was told by head of Keroka Station, Honorable Kimitai, that people would even protest to be taken to Keroka Court if they are from the other side, because Keroka Court is on the side of Nyamira. So people from Kisii would not want to be brought there. The national government will not act like that. There are some, even when arrested and taken to the police station, they say we don't belong to this territory. Kenya is one, and in discharging the services to the people and in administration, the national government disregards the boundaries. So the county governments also, when it comes to service delivery, you can have a joint agreement as you had one here. Unfortunately, those people who came up with a bright idea are no longer in power, but they are still with us. Many of them, apart from the late Mheshimiwa Nyagarama, all the others are around. You can still invite them to tell you what they had in mind and to tell you what the mischief was before they came up with the service delivery, which is provided for. The service delivery agreement is provided for by law. So you can still get back to it. If it has failed to work in the past, that does not mean that it cannot be rekindled and re-energized. For the sake of the two, why should we have, for instance, let me ask you, why should we have a firefighting engine in Keroka on the side of Nyamira and another one on the side of Kisii? It's unnecessary. In fact, Mheshimiwa, you ask me, you should sit down and agree on where the airport should be. Why should you have an airport in Nyamira and another one in Kisii? How many passengers will be using those services? Can you get united? Let's use the wisdom of His Excellency Amos and the latest learning of the youthful Honorable Simba Arati. Get together. Let's have the people of the Abagusi community as a community. The other alternative is we say, okay, let's merge the two counties. If you cannot agree on the boundary, then let's now merge the two counties. I am sure, I'm sure nobody would take it lying low. But because there are two counties in this region serving the community, there has to be a boundary somewhere. And since the boundary was set by the rightful people, can we respect that boundary? Yes, Mr. Winga.
Is there any permission?
Yes.